What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I want to bring you guys today some very easy, simple pentatonic ideas. We're in the age of guitarflation. We need to up our pentatonic game. I've been noticing that I've been lacking in the normal box shapes, and 3-note per string sort of ideas are really not cutting it. So dived in some pentatonic ideas for you guys, and I want to share them, starting off with number one, the easiest, the fastest, the coolest. Here it is. And a variation of that. So all this lick really is one pick and then a hammer on and a pull off. You got to make sure your pull offs are strong for this, otherwise it will sound weak. Turn the gain up, flick that string off, and this will sound pretty cool. So you can do this anywhere. We're gonna do the top two strings involving our root note, the B string on the 15th fret, and then the B string on the 12th fret again. So we pick that high E note, we hammer on to the 15th, and then we pull off. You can add extra picks, do 2 picks, do 3 picks on that top note. I think 3 or 4 sounds pretty sick, but that is our first lick. Our second lick, an ascending simple box lick. It sounds harder than it is because it's got a slide, and I'll play it for you slow and sort of show you what's going on. The idea of this is taking, our normal shape, we're just playing right behind it in this simple, whole note sort of box thing. Except we merge the boxes together with a slide. That sounds like this. Here are the notes. So we got the 10th fret to the 12th fret on the low E, 10 to 12 on the A string, and then after you play this note, you slide to the 12 with your first finger on that same A string. Then you play the 14th fret, and then you go up to the D string and you play 12, 14. So that's these 2 boxes. The next part after you play this box, after you play this 14, slide right up. You play our next box, going 14 to 16 on the D string, then 14 to 16 on the G string, and then you slide right up to that 16 on the G string, play 18, and then 17 and 19 on the B. So all together that sounds like this. you can add whatever little ending bit you want. Like, I did it sort of two different ways there. You can hear how it just sort of flows instead of just being stuck in that same box. So this lick is a little bit harder, but after you get it in your muscle memory, it just flies right out. So here's what it sounds like. This lick, you can take all over the place. When I played it there, I bridged it with a lick from our first idea. This one starts on the high E string. We're gonna pick that E, quickly hammer on and pull off on the 15th fret of the E string, and then quickly hammer on the 15th fret on the B string. Now you do that same thing, but you take your pinky and you do a pick on the 15th fret, hammer on and pull off the 17th fret, and then hammer on that B string on the 15th fret. Really cool, versatile to get in the fingers. And then I used the first lick we did, the second variation, using 4 notes, to transfer to doing the exact same thing, just a string down. And doing it a string down, when you hit that 15th fret on the G string, that's our flat 5, so it'll sound super bluesy and super cool. So there you have it. There are 3 awesome licks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you like this sort of content, find it useful at all, subscribe to see more and leave me a comment on what your favorite licks are or if you got any use out of this. And I will see you guys next time.